Tasmania show, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. What's good, y'all? Y'all know we good in every hood. You know what I'm saying? Check out the merch. Check out the music. Shout out to everybody that's been showing love to my new album, By the Bar, Volume 2. Check out Volume 1 as well. Shout out to Tazzy's Baddies. So look, today we are here because if it ain't Cam, it's 50 Cent. Probably my two favorite people in the algorithm on the internet. Today we got Cam versus Dame again. This might be like the third, fourth time or whatever. I am always here. It's funny to me. The internet is like a very, very funny place. There's a lot of serious things that's going on, but when them two Harlem niggas go at it, you just never know. So recently, on It Is What It Is, shout out to the whole the whole team. Like, just one of my favorite podcasts in general, a good mix of sports and hip hop culture. Cam was doing an interview, and Kevin Hart was walking through like the studio, or he was nearby, and Cam invited him in and had to ask him a couple of questions about what he thought about Dame. So let's check it out.
On behalf of both of us.
Okay.
Your very first movie you did, I was actually in it. When you see Dame Dash today, what do you think?
I'm not gonna hold you. Cam be trolling. I haven't heard anything about Dame. I think the last time I heard Cam say something about Dame, he said it was gonna be his last time saying something about Dame on the Breakfast Club interview, and then he did that that freestyle letter to Dame. But that was hilarious. And Kevin Hart not saying anything said everything. Like, yo, what you think about, Dame Dash, where he at right now? And respectfully, just to give Dame his flowers, even in the midst of all that's going on, Dame pioneered, a lot, from the best out and what he did with Harlem World and all those things that he did, helping Cam, Diplomats, Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, Kanye. There's been so many different places and inspirations that Dame Dash has been at the forefront of helping a lot of people get on. I think even Wiz Khalifa, Smoke DZA, like Dusko Poppington, his art gallery I went to in New York, with Travis McCoy, Spike Lee pulled up, even with him doing his America New Network. So pro kids, you name it. Like I said, I'm not here to bash Dame. Some crazy things has been happening, like his teeth falling out and things like that. But there's another clip, speaking of Kevin Hart's reaction, because I want to put Kevin in this mix too. But check out this clip of when Dame Dash ran into Kevin Hart and what he had to say.
I don't like it. I'm not going to say anything. He's an all-black ninja Ugg man right now. I don't know who he's turning into, but I'm heating him up right now.
You're missing a tooth.
I'm doing a movie. He's looking like a feminine ninja right now.
I can't talk to that.
I'm like, this nigga got you got crunch right now?
Yeah.
Yo, Cam, if he ever bothers you again, look at these Uggs right now. Don't you ever put pressure on anybody in my crew again. When you wearing these Uggs, you got on Uggs. Cam, you see him? You see him? Cam, you see him? Don't play with me.
Cam, I dare you to ask Dame.
And his breath stink bad right now. Ask his girl how bad his breath stink right now. This nigga eating mayonnaise gum. I don't know what's going on. You got crunch.
I ain't gonna hold you. That clip is from like a minute ago. I think I remember seeing it. Kevin Hart has on Uggs, the girl Uggs, or the ones that are made for women, because you could wear whatever you want. Men wear dresses, skirts. You see it. Shout out to Young Thug, Jaden. There's, all of that. There's no gender, I guess, for clothes, but he's wearing a V-neck and he's wearing Uggs. And you got, Dame going in on him, and he says, like, yo, you missing a tooth. But it was for a movie allegedly, but he still ended up losing his teeth in another video, which was wild. It's been like a lot. Like, I remember when Dame was on the Breakfast Club and he said he was the CEO of Revolt. If you just go back through my content, you'll find so many different things. And I think there was a podcast that he was on a couple of months ago when they said that he was like overly inebriated. But this is a clip. One of the things, I don't know what you call it, but like, all the music videos, you would see Dame doing his dance, popping the champagne. So recently, Cam trolling again posted this video. I guess it's called the drunk Dusko, but we gonna check out this video that Cam posted of Dame Just check it out.
Go, ooh, go, dust, go, I'll do the drunk man. Do the drunk man, I'll do the drunk man. Do the drunk man, dust go, guts go, I'll do the drunk man. I'll go, dust go. Then the drunks go, little dust go. I'll eat drunk man, I'll get it, dust go. Look at them, dust go. Ooh, get it, dust go. Go, dust.
Gonna hold y'all. Dude, the Dusko is crazy. Like the voiceovers with that. At this point, sometimes when I look at Dame, I don't know if he's trolling for the algorithm, like he's played into it. Like at this point, I don't know if he's in cahoots with it. Like when he had the eye patch on, it's like Dame know he's gonna go viral. Dame's name is always bringing, you know, like even to say he was ahead of his time when he launched his own network, America New Network. I don't know what's going on, but I do know, you know, we know about Dame Dash, rest in peace Aaliyah, first and foremost, dating Aaliyah and us losing Aaliyah in that tragic plane crash. And, you know, that was his girlfriend at the time. But he had, I remember when he went on his Breakfast Club interview and said he was the CEO of Revolt TV and that he was Cam's boss and that he had the rights to pay it in full. He had brought up how he had a white lesbian version of Aaliyah, and in a sense, he said that if Aaliyah was white and she was lesbian, her name would be Nikki Licky. I didn't know what was going on with that because I know he's always held Aaliyah in such high regards, and even with, you know, his current wife, you know, mother of his child, he's always, you know, spoke very highly. But here's a clip. There's no comparison to One in a Million, 4-page letter, lesbian, white, not. I just want to play this clip of him talking about Nikki Licky. And
she has her own solo albums as well, but she's a big part of the Black Guns. It's funny because, you know,
hello.
It's like, to me, she's like if Aaliyah was white. If Aaliyah was white, she'd be a lesbian. That's her. And she has the same everything. It's like, she has a little bit of rhythm and too. That's like kind of, but she could play instruments and she writes and sings. And she also did a lot of the administrative stuff with the album. So she helped build help me with my dream. And she earned her way into the...
I ain't gonna hold you. If Aaliyah was white, she'd be a lesbian. Why couldn't Aaliyah be a black lesbian? Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Like, just straight up. Like, I didn't get that context. You know, it didn't make any sense to me. But yeah, let Aaliyah rest in peace. I don't even think that Nikki Licky and Aaliyah being in the same sentence, lesbian, I don't think it was a great way. I don't know if he was sipping something that day, but I don't think that was, as much as he's always talked about Aaliyah in the highest regard, I didn't think that. But what's funny is that, like, I guess this is always usually a token black person, but if they both, between Cam having Trista on, it is what it is, and then, you know, Dame having Nikki Licky, I'm not saying that it's one against the other, but Cam talked about sending Trista on him. Trista, shout out to Trista. Like, her energy, her sarcasm, her wittiness, her sports journalism, like, she is very, very fun, entertaining to watch. But she recently did a freestyle on It Is What It Is. When I was listening to it, respectfully, I don't know if Trista really raps, but it sounds like Cam penned it. Like, I know Cam, I don't know Cam like that, but Cam's writing style, it seemed like it. But we gonna get into this clip of Trista basically freestyling.
Hey, what I wanna say, I'm the main event, Sunday, not Saturday. I'm not your cocktail chick at the Mandalay or setting table for the phonies takes like Vandalay. Not for labels, also not for favors off of Ray Belay. Before I get the spray, I gotta say allegedly. And I'm not judging either way. What's your flavor? Flavor's hard to keep a secret, baby. Now you like Babyface.
Her cadence was on that. It sounded like Kim penned it, especially with the whole reference about I'm the main day, not I'm Sunday, not Saturday, with everything that was going on with WrestleMania and that episode, which was hilarious. Yeah, that sounded like Cam penned it. Whatever it is, Trista delivered it, and it was in her way and everything like that. But, you know, Dame is gonna have to do is get back. This never ending. I'm not gonna lie. A versus, like, if we could do a comedian versus, would be super lit. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Should we go comedian? Like I don't know if that's considered a roasting, but I would like to see Cam and Dame throw Jim in there, throw the whole Rockefeller Dipset, like all of them. Rockefeller Dipset, that whole thing still's got so much going on. Even though they're not a collective, they still have a lot of influence in the culture. Let's Rap About It podcast. You name it, it is what it is. But this is a clip right here before we get up out of here of Dame Dash going in on Cam.
Or, Fredo, your teeth are cheap. Your dentist played you. Your new name is Cheap Teeth. Not Cheap Keith or Chief Keith. It's Cheap Teeth. And it's not fly, and those suits are funny that you're wearing. They're like old school Steve Harvey suits, now that you're a sportscaster. Did you
put it
expect,
like that.
Did you expect Fredo to ever be a sportscaster? Is that fly? You thought the pink and all that was going to equate to, hey, live from this and I'm going to talk about sweaty men all day? That's not no fresh shit. Fly niggas don't talk about sweaty men.
Hey.
Go get some designer teeth.
Let's do it, man.
Let's go dentist for dentist. My dentist is Dr. Appa.
Dame gonna have us everywhere.
Dr. Appa. I bet my dentist has more Ferraris than yours in every country. Because I don't do cheap teeth. Just because they're new. It's just like clothes, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about clothes. You ever seen counterfeit clothes or cheap made clothes?
Definitely.
You don't want to wear that.
Nah.
Don't you think it's the same thing in teeth?
Definitely.
I got designer teeth. I got Dr. Appa teeth.
No, me too. So
You don't
I
have
get
to
it.
Dr. Appas.
Not if I ain't Dr.
But you know, but
just
you get a cheap.
Dame is hilarious. Dame needs his own talk show. He needs to live stream podcast, whatever. Dame is a character. He got designer teeth, the Dr. Appa teeth. But what trips me out is at the beginning of the when earlier I was telling y'all that clip when he ran into Kevin Hart and he was like, yo, I'm shooting a movie. But when his teeth fell out, it's like, are we gonna ever see Dame without teeth anymore? It could be convenient. Who knows? I don't really know. But look, I need to know in the comments what y'all think. Are y'all here for another Cam versus Dame? Do y'all want to see a real comedic versus battle? Do you feel like Dame? Who got the better teeth? Dame. Now that Dame got teeth, who has the better teeth? Because apparently now the argument is I got designer teeth and you don't. I just really want to know. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This shit is fucking hilarious. If you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuned into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's grow.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.